the tray of cocoons that this is the cocoons and the feces and the pollen and the mud and everything mixed in there. We don't care. We're going to be separating this all out in the sieving and the sand cleaning method coming up. But as far as the other species of bee, the leafcutter bee, there's the green leaf sections, and if I pull these out, you'll see they come apart a little bit differently. And each bee cell is made up of pieces of leaf, most coming from rose is a very popular plant of choice where the female chews the leaf bits from. So I'm just going to put these ones separately.
That's so nice.
So these are going to be in a separate container here. And my niece was just asking why we do cleaning. And we clean these to get rid of the mites, and it gives the bees a bit of a clean start when they emerge in the spring. So this is a sieve. It's got holes in the bottom, and we're just doing a rough sieve. So that's the leaf cutter bee ones there, but we'll do those later. But for now, with the regular orchard mason bees, we're going to do a sieving process coming up. So we now take some of our raw cocoons and we put them in the sieve here, and this is the sieve. It's a coarse sieve. The holes are big enough to let big chunks of junk go through, but small enough to retain our cocoons. I'll put in a handful of cocoons and all the rest of the junk in here.
You got the brush.
Sieve.
There you are.
You can also use a brush to help get rid of some of the junk out. So take the cocoons, put them in another container. Do the next one.
Okay, just wind them around with the brush and just get most of the stuff off. You don't have to go in there and make them, you know, squeaky clean. These will stand water as well. It won't leak or anything. So there's no use being all that fussy about it. There's that bunch. Okay, you want to do this one? So it's not hard, just a little bit of time consuming.
We can stop there. So the process starting over again. Get some clean sand in your jar. Put your cocoons in with it.
Doing a good job, George.
Okay, and sieve. Here's our cocoons. There's the old sand. So, what we do with this old sand is you can cook it in the oven or put it on a wood stove and just cook it and get it all hot, and all you're doing is you're just killing off all the mites that are in there. So you want to have clean sand, use it once, put it aside, you can cook it and use it again and again and again.
One more of the cleaning.
There you go.
Now we've got all the cocoons, and we're going to put them in this little container. What it is just corrugated cardboard, and it keeps the cocoons separate. Pour the cocoons in here. So except for the odd hunk of mud in here, we've got clean cocoons ready to come out next year.
In about 2
And this is a lid that goes on, a sliding lid. And at the front end of this box, there's little holes for the bees to come out next spring. And you put this outside, out of the rain, near your condos that you've got set up for next spring. And that's pretty much it. So no bleach and water method used, as some people are reporting on some of these videos. This is the best method. No water, bleach, just nice clean sand, and your cocoons will be mite free.
That's it.
So thanks for watching our video on how to clean orchard mason bees, and you saw it here first on YouTube with using the sand method. One thing I forgot to mention was using the bleach and water method that some people show. It makes your cocoons wet, and when you store them they can get mold. So this is a totally dry way with sand, and much better in our opinion, and my dad's the inventor of that. So you saw it here first, and it's thank you very much. And so it's Hutchings Bee Services. We're up in Canada. Brought to you by Norm, and I'm Gord. Thanks.